A very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the special webinar on ESG, Protecting Our Planet, Powering Our Future. I would now like to welcome the CEO of ESG Research Foundation, Mr. Rajesh Bhalla sir, to kindly start the session. Sir, please welcome.
Thank you, Kajal ji. Good afternoon, respected our founder directors, CA Dr. Atul Gupta ji, CA Deepak Batra ji in absentia because of some immediate commitments, so they will not be joining for the session. And I am happy that one of our advisors on the board, Shri Vishwanath Goda ji, he is with us, and our eminent faculty, CA Kirti Goyal. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the ESG Research Foundation, I am very pleased to welcome you all on this webinar on the E part, the E in ESG, protecting our planet and powering our future. As we are all very well aware that environmental, social and governance frameworks are refreshing the businesses landscape in India and abroad with rising climate challenges, socio-economic disparities and governance pressures. ESG has moved from being a corporate responsibility checkbox to a strategic growth imperative. ESG is not now just a compliance. It's about competitiveness, credibility, and long-term value creation. So environmental responsibility is no longer a buzzword. Now it is a business imperative in a world where we are facing climate challenges, biodiversity loss, resource depletion. Corporations and the businesses can no longer operate in silos, detached from the planet's realities, from carbon emissions and water uses to energy efficiency and waste management. Companies are being held accountable for their environmental footprints. Now investors, regulators, consumers and even employees are demanding transparency and action in the businesses. But this is not just about compliance or the reputation. It is about the resilience and opportunities. Companies that embedded environmental principles in their strategies are more likely to thrive. Why? Because they reduce operational risks, lower costs through energy efficiency, etc., and build stronger brand loyalty. Moreover, sustainability is becoming a key factor in investment decisions, and ESG funds, green funds, are gaining more and more attractions. In fact, capital is now flowing towards companies that can prove their environmental stewardship. In India also, the SEBI has already released BRSR, that is Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report. It is pushing corporates to report on environmental metrics. This is not just a policy pressure. It is a shift in the way businesses are being done towards greener future. Now the E part, that is E in ESG, is the very basic foundation of sustainable growth. Let us remember, a company that takes care of the planet is a company that takes care of its future and better, greener environment. Hence, learning the essentials behind this ESG is becoming more and more important for our businesses, corporates, professionals, so that they can understand the latest policies and reporting requirements surrounding sustainability. We have with us our eminent faculty, CA Kirti Goyal ji. She is a chartered accountant. She is a fellow member, qualified DISA, certified social auditor, and CPA from Australia. She will be apprising various facts and issues related to E part of ESG, highlighting real examples of corporates and businesses that are making a difference. It is a pleasure that we are also having with us one of our advisors on the board, Shri Vishwanath Goda ji. He is former Managing Director and CEO of LIC Housing Finance Limited. Most welcome, sir. I will request our advisor, sir, Shri Vishwanath Goda ji, to please address the participants with his words of wisdom. So over to Godaji.
Thank you, Rajesh Bhalla sir. Thank you. Very good afternoon to all of you, all the participants, and my special regards to Dr. Atul Kumar Gupta ji, then our director of the ESG Research Foundation, Dr. Deepak Batra ji, and our CEO of the foundation, Mr. Bhalla, our Rajesh Balla. Then the special invitee today, in the sense, Miss Kirti Goyal, who is addressing the gathering today on a very special topic. Really appreciate the Research Foundation that since I think for the past 4 years or so, since inception, this institution has earned a very good name across. Not only earning the name, and it is doing the very what you call the basic things which are required for our human progress with very sustainable things in mind. See, the very background itself is green now. They're already into the green. Even last year when they conducted their what you call award ceremony in Delhi, that entire auditorium was looking green, and even the customer, all the participants were enthused. Like this, what happened? Whatever they do in a very small or big way, everywhere they bring the matters of this ESG into play. I am very much delighted today that they are having the topic on this, especially the E part of it. I think all of you are aware, most of the participants here, I think ESG is the buzzword now. I think all are working towards all the three letters in that. The first one is foremost important one that controls our both inside and outside living in day-to-day life also. As an individual, our role daily plays, we have to play a vital role in managing the environment. Since morning, the moment we get up till we sleep at night, all our activities we have to focus in keeping this environment in mind and how to protect and how to what we call now hand it over to our next generation in an improved manner. That always plays a vital role. It's why the topic also is selected very nicely. Protecting our planet. POP it is. Protecting our planet and powering our future. POF rather. So friends, I'll tell you what happened. Many organizations look not only for profit nowadays, they have to look at people and also for the not only for people, now for the planet now. So slowly what happened, the three P's which play a vital role. I think I pass on message to every one of you. Kindly take care of this part very, very sincerely in our day-to-day life also. Our ESG Research Foundation is really giving very good training programs like this, and they are also conducting some educative seminars and also involving people at large. Even what do you call now, they are going to the society at the grassroots level. Even all of us taken a pledge that how to protect our planet. Apart from that, in every school, training programs are arranged. Like this, lot of initiatives are taken to what you call now pass on the message of importance of this environmental protection to each and everyone in the country. So friends, the topic is very nicely selected, and I look forward for a very good participation by every one of you. So at the end of the seminar, at the end of this actually webinar, I certainly feel and hope and wish that all of us should be in a position to what you call now involve ourselves to protect the planet with the best of our abilities in and also our capacity. So once again, wish you all the best. Thank you, sir. Rajesh Balla, sir, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for taking a time for this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now I will be requesting our eminent faculty, CA Kirti Goyal ji, to please continue with the proceedings. Over to Kirti ji.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and special regards to Mr. Atul Gupta sir, Batra ji, Rajesh Khanna ji, and all the contributing members of ESG Research Foundation. Friends, do you ever notice that how the air quality in our cities has become risky and how the monsoon, which are so important to us, are becoming destructive? Just last month, the news was full of extreme heat in South Asia and powerful cyclones in Bay of Bengal. Does it make you wonder, are these random events or sign of something to come? Hello everyone. Myself CA Kirti Goyal. मेरा introduction खन्ना जी ने बहुत अच्छे से दे दिया है, and I'm thrilled to be a guide on today's journey of ES, that is environmental, social, governance wake-up call. I know when we talk about ESG, it sounds like a name of a company or name of a relevant gadget. But trust me, it's a very serious issue today. It's a very serious issue today. We have to talk about the E of the environmental pillar of ESG. And why should we care today? Because unless and until we are planning to move to Mars with Elon Musk, this is the only planet and we have to stop it from treating it as our personal garbage dump. So today we will explore how the businesses, especially in our incredible and diverse India, are both part of problem and importantly the solution. We will look at the good, the bad when it comes to the corporate environmental responsibility. So before we start, can I ask everyone, आप लोग किस शहर से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं? What is the environmental issue that you see in your city? Please comment in the chat box. Anyone? अभी हमारा टॉपिक आज का है the urgency of environmental stewardship. Why should business care? We are from part of the progressive nation. But does anyone know how we are attaining this progress? We are attaining this progress on the cost of fossil fuel. Over the past hundreds of years, we are burning fossil fuel. And for the past 40 years, there has been knowledge that the impact of burning fossil fuels are on climate, yet nothing has been done to unaddress. Let me share my PPTs with you so we can understand it better. मेरी PPT visible है आप सबको?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, thank you. So now let's get real. The planet is facing some serious challenge. We are getting melting glaciers and heat waves that are making feeling Chennai like a tin, and so many floods on Earth. And folks, these aren't predictions anymore. We can see the effects right now. Just past this month, India in April 2025 has faced intense heat wave in some parts of the India, where the temperature has reached 40 degrees Celsius in Delhi and 46 degrees in Rajasthan. Even our Himalayas have recorded the lowest snowfall in 23 years. This caused what? This caused that this caused a threatening challenge for the freshwater supply for nearly 2 billion people across it. The decline jeopardizes agriculture, hydropower, and drinking water resources in the region. The extreme events are a stark reminder that climate change is not a distant threat. It's a present reality now, and we need to work on it. It's not about feeling bad now. It's about cold hard cash. Now investors are waking up and saying, show me something green or I will show you the egg. The companies which are practice poor environmental practices are seen increasingly as risk investors. अगर Indian perspective के हिसाब से बात करें, then look at the increasing frequency of extreme weather events in India. Had it been devastating floods in Kerala to the recurring droughts in Rajasthan, these events are causing massive economic loss. Now businesses are realizing that investing in climate is not a choice, but is a necessity for survival. And अगर बात करें तो it's not just investors, our customers also, especially our younger generation, that same generation that is being glued to their phone all the time. They also care for our planet now. Even they are asking for the sustainable solution. And they too are looking, and they too are not afraid to boycott companies that are polluting their environment. मैंने इस PPT पे आ गई, लेकिन मैं पहले इससे पहले क्विज करना चाह रही थी आपसे. आप सब जो पार्टिसिपेंट है, in case anyone remember, in early 2000s, a big name famed company was accused of over extracting groundwater for its bottling plant. That time the internet cries were huge. Can anyone name me that company? किसके लिए इतना backlash उठा था? Anyone in their chat box? Okay, I guess there are no responses. अगर हम लोग response थोड़ा देते रहे तो ये एक interactive session हो सकता है और हम सबको ये boring session अच्छा interesting भी लग सकता है. So I request everyone to put something on the chat box so that make it more interactive.
Okay, madam, just increase your slight volume. Your volume is slight. If you are able to, otherwise.
Let me check, sir. अब ठीक है मेरा आवाज, सर?
हाँ, ठीक है.
ठीक है, सर. Okay. I was asking कि एक company in 2000 they were accused of depleting groundwater from a village in Kerala. Can anyone guess the name? Any guesses? Any guesses towards it? It was Coca-Cola. It was the company that faced massive backlash in India, especially in Kerala, where the locals accused the company of over extracting groundwater from its bottling plant. Villagers complained of dried up well, reduced water quality, and toxic sludge being distributed as fertilizer. ये तो एक एग्जाम्पल था कि इंटरनेट आउटरीच कितना लाउड हो सकता है, स्पेशली व्हेन इन 2000. और आज की डेट में तो इंटरनेट का पार्ट सबको पता है. It can be huge then a Bollywood wedding act. Let's move to our other factors. We are discussing the key environmental factor and we are going to break down the E of ES. अब ऐसे theoretical चलते रहने से it will be more like a technical jargon. So let's imagine a movie scene. Let's assume that environment is nothing but a hero from Avengers movie, and it has so many villains to fight upon. So let's discuss about our first villain, that is the climate change. It is actually the Thanos of that environment in Avengers movie, if anyone can relate. Just like Avengers, we have a plan. Companies now measure their greenhouse gas emission. The goal is to reduce our carbon footprint. Can anyone tell me what is actually carbon footprint? If anyone wants to share, okay, let me tell you in brief what is carbon footprint. In simpler terms, it is the amount of greenhouse gases, that is CO2, methane, and others, released into atmosphere by a particular activity, organization, or individual. It is the way of measuring our impact on planet's climate. It will take a detailed discussion, and I hope in the next webinars we will cover that in detail. But coming back to the climate change, even the recent European Union reached a provisional agreement on a law to ban imports of commodities linked to deforestation. The landmark decision announced in December 2022 aims to curb the EU's contribution to global deforestation and promote more of sustainable supply. It shows the government and international bodies are also pushing for greater accountability and action on the climate. We are talking about the Indian perspective at the same time. Let me check the next slide. For example, अगर इंडिया का climate change को क्या response? India being a large and diverse country is particularly vulnerable to the climate change. Companies like Tata Power are investing heavily in renewable energy projects like solar and wind, contributing to India's ambitious plan. There comes our second villain, the resource depletion. You can imagine as if we are going to a wedding and there has been buffet that has been started. And when the buffet started, the most hungry uncle went to the buffet just like anything. We are using the resources faster than that hungry uncle at the wedding buffet. Companies need to move towards the circular economy where we can reuse, recycle and reduce the. It is the actually ultimate jugaad. कोई Indian ओरिजिन का एग्जाम्पल, जस्ट एक एग्जाम्पल, जैसे हम सबके घर में एक प्लास्टिक का थैला रखने के लिए एक बड़ा प्लास्टिक का थैला, दैट इज नथिंग, दैट इज एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एक्चुअल द रीयूज ऑफ द साइट. Recycle, reuse, and reduce waste. Even as per the companies, many Indian households and businesses have a tradition of recycling and reusing the material. Companies like ITC are incorporating circular economy principle into their package and production process. Let's meet our villain number 3, pollution. Pollution के बारे में जितना मर्जी बोलना उतना ही कम. From smoke in our cities to the plastic in our ocean, pollution is a man. Companies need to be responsible for managing their waste and minimizing their. Although we are seeing so many encouraging developments. For example, I just have read in a news that city of Mumbai has announced a new initiative to install advanced air purifiers in several high traffic areas, targeting a significant reduction in particular matter. These are the innovations that are giving us a hope. Our second example, the Ganga River, that is considered holy by millions, faces severe pollution challenge. The government and various organizations are working to clean up the river, and some companies are developing innovative solutions for this water waste treatment. Now, last but not the least, our villain, deforestation and biodiversity. Deforestation क्या है? Deforestation is cutting the jungles at very fast. Forests are the lungs of the planet, and we are cutting them down faster than you said. Companies need to ensure sustainable forestry practice and protect our precious ecosystem. Now, if somebody asks me what is sustainable forestry, it's actually a responsible management of forests to meet our present needs, just as timber, fuel, and other resources, without compromising the health, the biodiversity, and productivity of forests for the future. The importance of this was underscored recently by the release of UN's Global Assessment Report on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Service, which warned us of the unprecedented decline in nature with grave implications of human beings. It's actually a wake-up call for all of us. The UN warned us that forests are disappearing at alarming rate, primarily due to agriculture, logging, and urban. The UN states that biodiversity loss is reaching a point where ecosystem damage may become irreversible, impacting food security and health. Now, I was ready for the next question, but I guess आप लोग respond नहीं कर पा रहे हैं for some reasons. As per the Indian scenario, so many corporates like Tata, ITC, and Mahindra have launched large-scale tree plantation drives and support forest regenerative programs to restore degraded ecosystems. Even under CSR scheme, many Indian companies support biodiversity conservation, environmental education, and community-based forests. By the end of this webinar, I will ask for a quick poll. Which of the environmental factors do you think is most critical to the business? Is it climate change, resource depletion, pollution, or deforestation? क्या लगता है आप? Okay, let's move to our next slide. The role of innovation and technology, our secret weapon. Okay, by the discussion till now, it looks like we are in a serious situation. But trust me, we are not doomed. Technology is still our weapon in this fight in the Avenger. And when I talk about technology, I'm not talking about the latest iPhone. We are talking about so many amazing innovations. Technology is fighting global challenges like innovations in solar, wind, and hydropower technologies, reduce reliance on fossil fuel, minimize carbon emissions, support sustainable energy practice. Advanced technologies like drones, sensors, AI help farmers optimize water usage, reduce chemical inputs, and enhance crop, reducing the impact on ecosystem. We have so many amazing innovations around us, like renewable energy technologies, smart grid, precision agriculture, green chemistry. These technologies are not only helping us to reduce our environmental footprint, but also they are creating the business opportunity. Talking about the Indian scenario, our India is becoming a global leader in solar energy. Companies like Adani Green Energy are building massive solar park, providing clean and affordable electricity to millions. And it's not just about big stuff. Even small businesses and startups are coming with incredible solutions. From eco-friendly packages to waste management technology, Indian entrepreneurs are proving that sustainability and profitability can go hand in. Anyone from Mumbai here? Because I just have heard that in a startup in Mumbai is turning plastic into a wearable art. See how cool and amazing that is, ना? सुनने में तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. I'm not sure अभी मैंने देखा नहीं. It's just from a news, but I know it could be a new eco fashion icon in the town. Again, इसके बारे में जो queries है, जो हम poll है, वो हम at the end of the webinar. Let's come to the काम की बात. What can companies actually do? अभी तक तो हम बहुत blah कर रहे थे. Now we are talking about काम. Here are some steps companies can take, and I will throw in examples of the companies that are doing it right. The first thing we can do is measure and reduce emission. Measure and reduce emission. If I give you an example, when you people go on a diet, what do you weigh? What do you measure? You measure yourself in kilos. But in this case, we are losing carbon and we are losing in carbon footprint. Companies like Infosys are setting ambitious emission reduction target and investing in green efficiency. Infosys has been recognized for its comprehensive ESG initiative, including significant reduction in carbon footprint, investment in renewable energy, and water conservation. Next we come is conserve resource. जब हम कहीं जाते हैं, when we get something free, we use it to the opposite. For example, if we check in some 5-star hotel, we use water as if it's free for life, but actually it's not. Companies need to adopt circular economy principle. Our company Mahindra has been working on designing vehicles that can be easily recycled and reused. Mahindra has made strides in resource conservation through initiatives like water recycling, waste reduction, and promoting the use of recyclable materials in their work. Next is minimize waste and pollution. No one among us like garbage. Even our planet Earth doesn't like garbage. Now companies need to invest in the clean technology. Many Indian textile companies are now focusing on sustainable dyeing and water waste treatment to reduce the impact on river. I know this field needs improvement, but some textile companies are making progress in this. The industry as a whole faces significant challenges in minimizing waste and quantity. More stringent regulations and greater adaptation of clean technologies are required. Moving forward, sustainable sourcing. Where the material comes from, it actually matters. They had to ensure, now the companies had to ensure that the supply chains are ethical and sustainable. Tata Tea, for example, is working with the farmers to promote sustainable agriculture practices. They are doing their good work. Tata Tea has implemented the sustainable sourcing practices, including working with the farmers to promote responsible agriculture, reduce pesticide unit use, and conserve. And next, the companies need to invest in renewables also because it's time to break up with the fossil fuel. Reason? We just have discussed. Fossil fuels are already overused. Companies now need to switch on 100% renewable energy. Many companies are installing rooftops and investing in wind energy. Many companies like Adani Green Energy are heavily investing in renewable energy projects, contributing to a significant increase in India's overall renewable energy capacity. Product biodiversity. Let's not forget about our furry, skinny, leafy friend. Our companies now need to protect our ecosystem. Now companies are coming forward for the afforestation projects and wildlife conservation. क्या ये सुन के किसी के दिमाग में कोई कंपनी आ रही है which is doing good? And let me come up with an example. Dabur is getting involved in afforestation and biodiversity conservation projects, recognizing the importance of protecting natural ecosystem. हमने जितनी बातें करी ये तब तक यूजलेस है जब तक कि ये परफॉर्मेंस कंपनीज अपने फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स के साथ डिस्क्लोज नहीं, बिकॉज ट्रांसपेरेंसी इज अ की. द कंपनीज नीड टू बी ओपन अबाउट देयर environmental impact. SEBI is pushing for better ESG reporting in listed companies, as if BRSR has been mandated by the SEBI for listed companies by now, and SEBI mandate for enhanced ESG reporting is a positive step forward for the greater transparency and accountability. However, सबको ऐसा लगता है some companies treat sustainable reports like the annual family picture, all smiles, perfect post. लेकिन actual में we need to see what's happening there. We need to see what actual actions have been taken on the ground. Again, moving forward, let's talk about the Indian context. What are the challenges or opportunities the India is facing? We are in India are people with 1.4 billion population, and we are with incredible diversity, booming industries, and some unique environmental challenges. We have got the good, the bad, the ugly. On one hand, we have rich tradition of respecting nature with practice like worshipping rivers and trees. But on the other hand, we are grappling with rapid urbanization, pollution and impact on planet. आगे की challenges and opportunity को भी हम इसी तरीके से पढ़ेंगे जिस तरह की एक मूवी का. Let's discuss about the villain, the challenge. First is air pollution. Remember Gabbar Singh का dialogue from the movie? कितने well, there are too many people and they all are inhaling toxic. Cities like Delhi are choking under pollution, making every breath feel like dramatic Bollywood knell. Next villain in India, deforestation. In fact, यहाँ तो मोगैम्बो को भी बोलना पड़ गया. Mogambo खुश नहीं हुआ. Why isn't Mogambo happy? Because trees are disappearing faster than the plot twist in Rohit Shetty's White Knife is losing its home. And nature's balance is at risk. Water woos के नाम पे आपको क्या याद? मुझे तो याद आता है शोले का ठाक. Just like शोले के ठाकुर की तरह, our rivers are struggling, overused, polluted, and helpless against exploitation. I believe some giant Viru will come to save them. Climate change. Remember the movie Koi Mil Gaya, where the character Jadu was asking for dhoop, but instead we are getting heat wave, that's rising temperature and unpredictable monsoon that are giving farmers stress, a dot and dot. And the most important villain, last, Kachra. Kachra किस movie का correct? Right. Kachra movie का, Lagan movie का correct. Just like Kachra in Lagan, plastic is everywhere, but no one wants it. Unmanaged waste is piling up, making city streets look like a Bollywood messy, but with trash, so much trash. But here comes the entry of our hero. We have heroes for them to fight with our way. Just like the Rajnikant levels power move, India is investing in renewal. Like Rajnikant flipping its sunglass, smooth, stylish, super effective for sustainable future. Reforestation. Remember any SRK movie? When there is a comeback, it looks so cool. Trees are coming back like SRK in Pathan or any other office movie. Initiatives like Green India Mission are reviving forests, making nature a needing hero. Eco-friendly set. Remember that DDNJ Singh जा सिमरन जा जीने अपनी जिंदगी. हम यहाँ पे सिमरन को एक सस्टेनेबल लिविंग के लिए प्रमोट करना चाहते हैं. India's smart city projects are saying goodbye to pollution and hello to green urban space. Time for Simran and all of us to live grassroots innovation. It's the same energy level that Ranveer Singh. Communities and startups are turning climate action into Bollywood blockbusters, full of passion, creativity, and never giving up. India's environmental battle is like an epic Bollywood movie, full of twists, challenges, hero, and redemption. I hope सब लोग इसे रिलेट कर पा रहे होंगे और एक टेक्निकल जागरण की बजाय एक इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्वर्सेशन लग रहा होगा आप सब. Despite challenges, India's commitment to sustainability through policies, technology, and community-driven efforts hold great. What aspect of environmental issues in India interests you more? ये भी हम after the webinar ही discuss. Now I want to ask you everyone a simple question. Does environmental crisis undermine Earth's ecological balance? Absolutely. Environmental crises such as climate change, deforestation, pollution, and biodiversity loss disrupt Earth's delicate ecological balance in profit. When ecosystems are destabilized, species struggle to adapt, resources become scarce, and natural cycles like carbon sequestration and water purification are thrown off the track. For instance, rampant deforestation not only destroys wildlife habitat but also affects rainfall patterns and increase carbon emissions. Similarly, plastic pollution in oceans harms marine life, disrupts food chain and ocean which can have far-reaching consequences. But I believe we need not to lose hope yet. Many communities, many scientists, many organizations are working tirelessly to restore harmony through conservation, sustainable practices, and innovative technology. Any example from India? Of course, the Ganga River. The cleanup effort of the Ganga River is one of the biggest examples of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, but it's especially for the river. It's a massive undertaking, but it shows the commitment to address the environmental challenge. Any further example, if we discuss, there is a rise of electric vehicles in India. This is also a positive sign. Many companies like Una Electric are not needing the charge, and consumers are increasingly opting for cleaner mode of transport. It's a time to call for an action. What did we get till now? The E of ESG is not just a buzzword, the call to action. It is a sleek reminder that protecting our planet is not just a responsibility, but also an opportunity. Businesses, big or small, have a crucial role to by embracing sustainable practices and investing in green technology and being transparent about their environment practices. Companies can create a more sustainable and prosperous future, and individuals like you and me also have important role. सब कुछ business and companies तो नहीं कर, हमें भी अपने end पे हमें अपने role नए को choose करना पड़े. We can support sustainable businesses and make informed choices as consumers. Raise our voices for healthier. I know it has been not to take in, but I hope I have made it entertaining and remember, saving the planet doesn't have to be boring. We can laugh, we can learn, we can make a difference on at the same. I think it's time to wind up. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you find this webinar important, informative, and inspiring. Today we have covered the E of ES, but I'm sure in the coming webinars we will dissect the S and G pillar of ES and will come for a meaningful discussion later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kirti ji. So I think now we will take the question answer session. You can just see the question and respond to the participants.
Sure.
I think
Is
only
that-
2 questions. Yes, please.
Is chat box open? Because I can't see any questions here.
I think only 3 questions. One is that appreciation that it is a great presentation by you. Then other question, they are just suggesting how can AI help in reducing the uses of water resource?
Sir, AI can help in many ways, but it has to be a seminar. It has to be a detailed discussion. अभी AI का नाम तो technology है, and we have discussed so many things in technology that are
Yes.
we have discussed so many things in our I'm sorry, may I take a water break?
Definitely that AI is very much helping. And okay, Kirti ji, continue. Then I'll add on.
AI is contributing in ESG reporting as well as ESG use of ESG in our daily life. But this is not a single thing that we can discuss in one night. We have to discuss. We have to make this discussion fruitful by making
Yes.
an interactive session on it. In the next coming webinars, we will discuss upon the
Yes.
uses of ESG.
Yes.
AI
We
and
will.
ESG.
Yes. We will have another session exclusively on AI in ESG.
That's
That we
right.
will have, and
We will
then we'll elaborate on this.
Yes.
Then,
Sir, I also just would like to say in this context, mostly I think what is happening nowadays, AI is catching everywhere. So even in the water resources, I think what the participants may be liking to know is that mainly I am in Bangalore. Here what happened, the last year there was acute water shortage. So at that time what happened, lot of AI tools were used to find out what are the water levels, groundwater levels, which area, then what time, all things were put into action. Then they came out with a lot of solutions. With that, what happened? They found out what are the reasons which are contributing to that areas, why the groundwater levels are going down. And then this year, really, I appreciate that. I want to share with you that the month of April, May, we did not have that much of shortage what we had last year. So I think there is some improvement. What happened to say, the data is fed in and then the possible solutions are found out. That's how the AI is helping, especially in the cities like Bangalore to what you call manage water resource in a better manner. That is
So the use of smart grids, precision
Yeah.
agriculture, where we have to use
That's
less water
like
for
that.
these are just an example of AI that we have discussed already in our webinar.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
any other question? I think already we have cleared. No? One more. Please check Global Vikas Trust and any example of good ESG practices.
Example of good ESG practices. Sir, example of good ESG practices. It's a good ESG practices आप किसे कहते हैं? पहले आप बताइए कि आपको ये good ESG practices क्या हो? मेरे को सर आपकी chat box दिख नहीं रही है. सर कोई पढ़ के बताना पड़ेगा in case आप reply कर रहे हैं तो.
So they are asking out. Yes.
The questions are in the Q&A box.
Q&A box. Just see that Q&A.
4 questions are there in that already you answered 2.
All answered, only one remains.
Any examples of good ESG practices? That's what is the question.
सर जैसे रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी प्रैक्टिसेस हैं that are example of good energy practice और जैसे हमारे सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी इनिशिएटिव्स हैं जैसे टॉयलेट भी है They are bending for the circular economy in the sustainability report. Or Norian is aiming to reduce 100% waste at the company side. I क्या है, ये सारी FedEx है, ये सारी की सारी कंपनीज जो है गुड एनर्जी प्रैक्टिसेस के लिए ही तो काम कर रही हैं. इनका नेट शेल टारगेट क्या है? That net zero emission by 2050 and aim the significant reduction in carbon intensity. यही तो हमारा एम है जिसके लिए हम सारे काम कर रहे हैं. यही तो हमारी good ESG practices.
It happened mostly, madam, to add to what you are told just now. I agree. Many companies, both in manufacturing and even otherwise, also are adopting very good practices to reduce first of all the waste, then conserve all the available resources. These are things which are important. Then again, what happened? Use renewable energy to the extent possible, and then even as an individual also at our levels, we have to give support whenever there is eco-friendly products are there. When choice is there, of course, we have to go in for the eco-friendly. With that, we are contributing to the planet protect food.
Next question, how ESG impact financial? Sir, ESG, the companies with the strong ESG practices, they have strong brand Strong brand reputation means strong customer loyalty. They have increased market reputation. They attract and restrain the talent. We believe that they are ultimately work for the operational cost reduction of operative cost, and they have less of regulatory and legal risk, lower cost of capital, or they are mitigating the environmental and social risk too. This is the way they are impacting our financial market.
And of course, madam, I too want to add further here. I was earlier in the finance sector. I know very well. This green financing is now actually what you call capturing the market very well. And then many companies are even putting their best efforts to what you call to reach all the parameters which are prescribed to be eligible for very good securing the capital, both either globally or even within India. So that's why many companies now looking at this very, very seriously, so that what happened, their ratings are taken care, not only financial point of view and even otherwise also the best practice of ESG, even the scores are given. I think best 2000 companies already have got their scores. Their scorecards are available within 100 where they are rated. All these things are available. So really that is giving a very good edge for others to compete and then comply, and also to have very good capital from the market at a very affordable rate. Good.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I think now we will conclude it. So Goda sir, anything further you would like to add?
Yes, sir. Really, it is a very good session.
Thank you,
I
sir.
think I have to thank Madam Kirti for very good presentation, brought out things in detail, and then I think even the participants also have put very valid questions. I agree that there was a good interaction. And ultimately, as a member of the ESG Research Foundation, our aim is to always protect the planet and then to play our role, whatever we contribute to the society in a big way, both either individually or wherever we work through our corporate, so that we can hand over the what we call a clean environment and planet to our future generation. This is only just I want to share with every one of you. Please let us adopt, and I think many of the participants who have not taken the pledge like that, we will send the pledge to you by mail and all. Kindly, you also take the pledge and dissipate the pledge matter to many people so that all can take it through our website of ESG Research Foundation. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Thank you very much. And I would also like to add that the ESG Research Foundation has also formed the Association of Global Association of Sustainability Professionals. So main aim is the capacity building of sustainability and other professionals, and these members will be the professionals, CFOs, CEOs, corporates, PSU institutions, NGOs dedicated to the ESG and sustainability. So the main purpose is to bring together all these experts from industries, corporates, PSUs, financial institutions, government agencies, societies, so as to drive their growth, facilitate knowledge exchange, and enhance the value they bring to their expertise organization. So I will request the participant, those who are the sustainability professionals or involved in decision making, they can join our association. And by joining this association, we'll be giving them the opportunities to participate in various programs, seminars, conferences, and they can access to the technical materials and publications of ESG. They can also access to the network of our ESG professionals, those who will be the other members, and our team of experts, faculties, and stay abreast with the emerging sustainable issues and build a peer network. They can also access to the expert advice and resources which are available with us. They can also access to the tender making process so that opportunity can be provided to them. They can participate by identifying the right bids. And they also access to the employment opportunities, whatever opportunities we are being received, and we are giving access to the various vacancies and all. And the one more important thing is that those who will be the really professionals or the experts dealing with the sustainability, so they will be rewarded at our prestigious Prithvi Award ceremony. It is a very prestigious event of the ESG Research Foundation. The next event of this 2025 would be in September 19th. So I will be requesting them, those who are interested, they can join our association. Now we are concluding, and I am really thankful to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Vishwanath Godaji,
Thank you,
for
sir.
sparing your valuable time and
Thank you.
gracing this occasion.
Thank
And
you.
we are also thankful to our eminent faculty, our Kirti Goyal ji, for her
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
presentation. And I think for other two parts, S and G, also you will be going to present in future months.
Sure.
And we are also thankful to all of you present here for being with us. And I am confident that you are going to be immensely benefited with the presentations and deliberations held today. And we will also be having our next webinar in June, and we'll be announcing the date shortly. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Kirti.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.